what makes a good goalkeeper?
A good goalkeeper is one who can communicate, because you can't do it all by yourself. A good goalkeeper is one who is able to, one, communicate with his defenders. He's also able to train very well. He has to also, a good goalkeeper has to also know that there are certain responsibilities that comes with the position, which requires you taking care of your body. A good goalkeeper also has to require that you are not a perfect goalkeeper. You have so much to learn every day. So you have to go out there, you have to train, you have to watch yourself in the various videos, see the weak points in your spot and see the strong points in other persons and develop that. That makes a good goalkeeper. So there's not necessarily just one facet to it, because you have to have the mentality, you have to have the ability, you have to have the skill set, but you also have to have the drive to want to improve. Like any other top athlete, the drive to always improve has to be there. And that's one of the key elements being a good goalkeeper. The drive to improve. You're never perfect. You're never always there to the point where you can never learn anything new. That for me makes a good goalkeeper. And for any coach, a player who wants to learn more is always one who you're willing to invest more time in, and willing to invest the opportunity to go as far as they want.
So what makes a good goalkeeping coach? You said that you do a bit of coaching yourself. What makes you a better coach than the next guy?
A good goalkeeping coach, one, he has to definitely learn the sport. That's one. And when I say learn the sport, not just saying, oh, you can move left, you can right, move your legs this way and things like that. You have to be able to analyze. One, you have to analyze your players. And you have to understand that not all players will be able to respond to the same type of training. Some players will also not respond to the same type of coaching techniques. So when you see your goalkeeper and you analyze a player, you have to understand and adjust a program for them. When you adjust that program for them, then you're able to set now, for example, parameters to see if they're improving or not. So you always have to have basically a stack sheet. And I usually call it a stack sheet because it should be in terms of how you're progressing. What are the numbers telling you? Is the goalkeeper, is it a situation where he's very agile, but he's unable to read the game? How do you improve it? And you as the coach, you have to analyze these things, see it, develop it. And part of it is you must, as a goalkeeping coach, you also must get training. If you don't get the training, if you don't do the various path courses, if you don't get the different variations in terms of coaching styles, and in addition to that, I think it's important that you must be able to look at other goalkeeping coaches and analyze what they're doing and move with the game. Because you can be an excellent coach, but every year hockey changes. It's almost like the rules change, the warm-up techniques change, the games change, and you have to consider that for different aspects of the sport, being it a hockey 5, being it a 11v11, whatever it might be, the techniques, the training sessions, all of those things have to change. And I think a good goalkeeping coach has to learn how to basically adjust along with his goalkeeper as well. So it's really a journey of two, and not just a journey of you alone improving.
I've heard it said that all good coaches are thieves.
That is true. You learn from everybody. You have to take from everybody else. If you don't take from anybody else, it means that you're not taking the time to analyze and understand what's happening. Because and regionally, every region possibly does things different. Maybe in the Caribbean region or the PAF regions, because we're a little bit different in terms of language barriers and things like that. And based on, so the English-speaking Caribbean countries might play a different style from the Spanish-speaking countries alike. So it really comes back to you learning from the different areas within the sport. So you have to understand what the Europeans do, understand what the Asians do, understand what the Africans do, understand what the persons in the PAF region do. You always, as you would put it, a good goalkeeper or a good coach, you have to learn to steal information, not physically steal it, but learn from the persons around you and develop that pattern into your players to constantly improve them.